Welcome. My name is Brian Knight and I live in Melbourne, in Australia, and it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. Welcome, Tom.
Hey, bro.
How are you? You well?
What's that?
Are you well?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. A
Good, good, good. Things are moving a bit.
little bit.
A little bit. I love it. Okay, no worries. Let me just share this to start with, and then we'll go from there. So, welcome to this live FOREX analysis session. Just note that any trades discussed in this group are to be classed purely as educational only. That's because we're a group of people helping each other and we are not financial advisors. There is a full risk disclosure there and a little bit about us as live session traders. Welcome, Darren. Are you still away? Oh,
I
no.
am.
Oh,
Well,
are you still
well
out?
done,
Yeah.
Brian. Yeah, well done for getting in those JPYs, Brian. They're at the midline, some of them already, aren't they?
Yeah, have a look.
Really?
There's
Yeah.
my
I'm not in them yet. I tend to wait to.
no, I know, but like I'm up 150 pips
Yeah.
or something on JPY. NZ's
Yeah.
only 37, it went negative. 80, 86 on Singapore, USD's 91, Euro JPY 185. And it's only just before I came on, I got into CHF JPY. It's just doing a little
Yeah.
few negs and stuff. So I've got the stop loss and the
Nice.
TPs, the two different lots. So um
Nice.
right. So just stop sharing that and we'll go across. I'll just share over here. Right. Do you want to just, well, we'll go through the pairs as we normally do, but Darren, I'll just talk about the reasons why I got into the trades rather than and just the little change maybe to what you would normally do.
Yeah.
That's all. And we'll see.
Yeah.
Uh, and again, we'll see what happens along the journey as well. So I just wanted to compare. So AUD CAD still in the middle, nothing really going on there. AUD CHF, the Aussie dollar's pushed up a bit. It's coming up towards the rail. That's why I've got a pink on there because it's like, well, you know, we'll see. It's sort of coming into that zone there somewhere. Hmm?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
AUD JPY, now this is interesting, and I didn't take this pair, even though it's pushed up to the mid and it's all nice, but I've got no triangle.
No.
uh,
Same.
do have a long. So I'm just sort of trialing. It's like, well, if I don't have a triangle, do I bother? And so I didn't. But then again,
Yeah.
that's you know, a hefty move. Well, really only from where it changed it's 150, only from where it changed the trend bar. So if I disregard the triangle, because it did come outside the rail, and I don't even worry about the long, I just get in on the trend bar change. That could have been so far not too bad.
I mean, the only reason there wasn't a triangle, it's just a minor technicality, really, when you look at it. It's because the
Correct.
price started out outside the rail after that sort of bit of a gap over the weekend,
Yeah.
and
Well, it didn't do a
and
sell out and then a buy
there
in.
wasn't to sell out. No, there wasn't to
Yeah.
sell out. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So and look, I'm just observing. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a nice sort of imbalance up there. It didn't quite make it there. It came back. Now it's sort of. We'll just see what happens. Nothing. What's the news? GDP growth, and then we've got a rate decision. So it hasn't forecast what it's planning on being. That's just next week. All right. AD, NZD. We go on that one on rails. No, well, it's not. It's in that three-quarter area, but it's not quite. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, I'm not willing to put a pink on it quite yet. AD Singapore. it's also pushing up that bit, but it's still in this area here. Now, no triangle. We do have a long and a change of trend bar. So could this have been a good trade to take? Potentially. I'm just looking because I didn't have a triangle. What do I, where's some indicator, but it did have a long, so this might have been a good trade. But we'll see anyway. AUD USD, that sort of pushed off as well. I mean, it came back out, and then we've got a green. Then it went red, then it went green. So I'm still sort of just sitting with that. That doesn't, like I could have taken that trade in that situation, but it's yeah. Anyway, and just looking at some of the criterias of what you do, Darren,
Yeah.
and so I'm still looking for a triangle. You still require a triangle, though, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, well, I'm still sort of sitting with a triangle, but I'm not necessarily waiting for short or long. I'm waiting just trend bar. Okay, CAD CHF. It's got a pink on here. The reason why it's pink is because it's coming up towards the rail. It could push further, doesn't really matter, but it's not in a position as yet. All right, CAD JPY. Here's another one.
No triangle. Yeah.
No triangle out down here. You'll see in a second when it fills. Come on. There. No triangle out here at all. But we do have a long, and then we got a trend bar change. So potentially a great trade, just doesn't have one of the criteria to fulfill. So I'll need to sort of look at that. All right. So then this is the first. Well, I only got into this this morning when I woke up, because when I went to bed, that was still red at that point. I woke up and it had moved. It's moved like 200 pips. So so that's the reason why I got into that trade. So what I've got is I've got
Stop loss then, Brian.
well, actually, interesting. A very good question.
Keeping a small candle, isn't it? If you get a small candle, I tend to ignore it to the next
I
one.
know. I put my stop loss down here, Darren.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely. I put it
Yeah.
there, and we'll see what happens with pullback and push up, all that sort of stuff. If it does, I'll move it up a bit. But first TP at 3/4, at the second here, and we'll talk about how that processes down along the journey. But yeah, that's where I put it.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got a long one there, so did you jump in on that one, or
I've not jumped in on any of these yet. I tend to sort of wait till make sure the
until
long
that
or the
candle
short or whatever.
completes?
Yeah.
All right, so
Or at
it's
least until late in the session, and I know it's not gonna it's not
okay.
gonna repaint.
Yeah, yeah, no
Yeah.
worries at all.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. That's all cool. It just depends on, yeah, just
Yeah.
different
What do you think?
perspectives of exactly the same
Yeah.
trade. So yeah, this one is I got this morning. I mean, the only reason why is because there was no change when I went to bed. Basically, that was still red. Um, anyway, but it has got the criteria. It's got a triangle. Now has a long. But if it hadn't had the long, it still would have been in because of the trend bar change. Rightio. Let's go. You're AUD. You're still in that cell. It
No,
made
not now. I've break even. I've taken
it
out a
came
break
back
even. I
up
took
to
out, remember. Yeah.
okay, so you're out of both trades or whatever. It would have, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you were only in
Uh,
one trade because it was still old rules from back up here. So you have made one bit of profit and you get a break even pretending there's two trades, which there would have been because you would have been one trade in total, but you've taken a bit of profit and now it's break even with no loss on the second. Yeah. Oh, you're frozen up, are you? I don't know. Okay. That's how I remember it anyway. So you're out of both of those. All right. So what I'm going to do is put that one back to there. Oh, he's back again.
Yeah. On some Wi-Fi that's a hotel that's
Not that great.
well, it's all right, but it's timed out because of 24 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
So I'm just renewing that for another 24 hours.
Oh, gotcha. No worries. Yeah. So, so the Euro AUD, you've made a bit of profit, and you're now on the second trade, or the second half, or whatever it is, you're now break even. So it's good. Fantastic. All right, now let's go. Euro CAD. I've got a pink on there only because I was waiting for it to come to the other side of the rail, but it hasn't. It's turned around now and pushing back up. So what I might do is I'm just going to take that off for the moment, just purely because it never made it to the other side. We don't have that sort of thing. And there is no criteria for us to get into that trade from that sort of perspective. All right, Euro CHF. Oh, okay. All right, what we'll do is we'll pinky out that one. All right. So that didn't quite make 3/4. Mm. That would have been a double loss there, Darren. We had it taken that one. Anyway, can't win them all. Remember, if we're going to lose, we'll lose both on them. Euro GBP. Again, that's sort of just pull back up again. Hasn't come to the rail. Not something we're really considering at the moment. But it would have been good. It would have been one trade to 3/4, pull back to break even or whatever would have come out. So we'd just be sitting there safely with at least one trade. All right, Euro JPY. This is one of the ones I'm in. So I had triangles, saw that, got that nice push up there,
Just on
which is
that,
good.
sorry, Brian, that Euro CHF, it wouldn't have been a
Yeah.
double loss. I wouldn't have taken that because it
He never had the thing. I would have probably taken it. Yeah.
no candle body outside the rail.
No,
So that
no, you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have. Correct. Yeah, but that would have been me. I would have had a double on that one.
yeah.
Okay. Just different perspective, that's all. Euro JPY. Yeah, so that's I'm in that with a 3/4 and a full, and we'll just see what happens. I've got two trades, equal amount. Just yeah, we'll see how this goes. I mean, there's bound to be some sort of pullback on it. It can't just keep going like that. So yeah, so that one, what am I Euro JPY? It's like up 180, 85 pips or something at the moment. Can't remember what's the I didn't tell me on here. I've got to work out. I think uh yeah, it's about 5%, I think, on the first trade to 3/4, and then it's like nearly 6% of it makes it to the rail.
Wow, that's pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
clearly get in now, I'm not going to get anything like that to the 3/4 line because
No, that's I know. But then again, it might pull back. But you see, it depends on when you're going to get in. If you're going to get in after this, when New York finishes and you're going to get in at Sydney, it's like, well, it could just pull back a bit and you're going to have a sizable stop loss, aren't you? I mean,
yeah,
my stop loss is sitting down here at the bottom of this, the wick of this one, not all the way down. Just so you know.
thinking what I might do on this one is take one trade now, sort of thing, or near the end of the session, and maybe wait for the pullback for the other
Yeah.
position. That's what I might do on this one.
Okay. No worries. Well, I didn't have a long when I took it. I had a trend bar change. So I just went, that's it. Triangle outside, trend bar, bang them in. And then it moved.
Very nice.
Okay. Euro NZD, the same as AUD, just sitting in that middle there and not really doing a lot. I mean, it's pushed back up. So, yeah. So you see, for me, I would have been stuck in a trade for a while there. Would have probably lost two. I would have got triangle, red trend bar, get in the trade. It would have pulled back up again. Probably not made the stop loss. Oh no, I'd still be in them. Anyway, we'll see if it pushes up higher than here or up to there. Then I'd be knocked out of both. Just observing. That's all. I'm just looking at and I'll be in this roller coaster up and down all over the place for a while. It's like would I like to be there? All right, Euro Singapore. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the reason why I didn't take it. Okay. So the reason why I didn't take the trade is because I had no triangle there.
Yeah. Same
So this for me now has gone back to a just wait and watch. Okay. But then again, that would have been pretty good trade when the trend bar changed. But and it did have body outside, but no triangle. Okay. Euro USD. Again, nothing here there's no sort of sign to work off that one. Okay, let's go GBPs, GA. Let's just done that and pull back up. Let's see if it pushes back down or not. GCAD. Again, nothing. That's sort of pushed down here. If you you 3/4 that. Oh, damn, it's gone. His Wi-Fi must be a bit. So he probably 3/4 and yeah. I think he said that was a really good one. He got 1, 2, 3 trades out of that. Which, new strategy would be be fantastic returns. GBP CHF. It is pushing up. I'll just see if it breaks any of these. I'll wait before I put any pinky on it or not. So GJ. This is the first one I jumped into. Saw that triangle thing, dude, pushed up, trend bar, bang. What am I? GJ up 157 at the moment. Pips. I don't know what, I can't remember what the percentage, but we'll see. See how they travel. Could quite easily pop and then just drop back down. We'll see. All right, GN, same as the GA, just floating around that middle. Okay, now GBP Singapore. I'm pretty sure Darren's in the buy. He's in the buy on that, so that's good. It pulled back and now it's pushing back up again. Off that, green. I didn't get into any of that one, but NGU, similar thing. Got the rails, triangles, push up, chain long, it's not going too bad. Depends. I don't think that quite made the 3/4 for him. So looking for that to push up a bit further. All right. NCAD. Again, always, around its middle, so it's not something to take out. NZD-CHF. Never any triangle there, but just messy. All right, NJ. I'm in this. Got triangle. Now there's a long, but there was a trend bar change, so I'm in that a little bit earlier than what Darren would be. But what's NJ went sort of like negative, like it whatever this, it pulled back down for the day and then pushed back up. So NJ, I'm only up about 40 pips on that one. So I must have got in somewhere here where it changed anyway. All right.
Right,
So
I'm back, Brian.
oh, he's back. Yes.
Yeah, having a few problems, but hopefully we're okay this time.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so the NJ, I'm in that trade as that long's appearing and disappearing. But anyway.
Yeah, see, that's why you've got to be careful. They can disappear.
It's all right. I'm careful, but I'm up, 40 pips on it. So
yeah, so who cares? Yeah.
well, it does matter, but it just depends. I've got triangle, I've got out, so
Well, I've not
whether
got a
I'm out.
triangle I've not got a triangle on NJ, so it didn't push out. See that
The feed.
yeah, that candle which has got body outside the X48 there on my feed. There's a wick there. It's a much smaller candle with a bit of a wick on it, so
Yeah, okay.
so it's not giving me the triangle, unfortunately.
Mm.
Anyway, not to worry.
Well, lucky enough, we've got exactly the same settings, both you and
Yeah.
I. So it's just obviously comes down to feed. But I do have a triangle and go along. And so yeah, no. Oh, it's coming and going. That long's still sitting there at the moment.
Yeah.
Anyway, so how you going with your GBP Singapore, which is sort of now coming back into a bit of profit for you?
Yeah,
And
it's been up and down a bit, but yeah,
it has, yeah. And GU the same sort of thing.
yeah, that's pushing back up again. So GBP Singapore sort of been up and down today, so not really got GU's
Well, you haven't.
a bit.
GU hasn't made it to 3/4, or did it just?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
No, it's not made it yet.
Oh yeah, no worries. Well, go back. So NJ, that's right. So NU, that's just sideways. Forget that at the moment. It doesn't fulfill our criterias. I mean, that you got knocked out. That's okay. Singapore Japanese yen. Woohoo! Thank you very much. Most of these are all sort of making it to the midline. So I mean, expecting a pullback before I push it up, but that's okay. Stop losses down here. TP at 3/4 and rail, and we'll just see if or when it makes a 3/4. I'll then reevaluate where I'll be at break even then, and then we'll see how we go from there. But Singapore, I'm up about 91, 92 pips on that at the moment. So I'm just demonstrating. It might all fall in a big heap, Darren. I'm just sort of demonstrating maybe a little bit earlier stage to get in than what you do. It just depends. Just experimenting. And maybe this is just a crazy opportunity. We'll just see. NZD CAD, still nothing, like just to forget that at the moment. Did Jerome's chat affect anything? Inflation rates going up slightly.
Yeah, inflation was slightly higher than forecast, so that's don't know if that's had an impact.
Yeah. So inflation rate's coming back next week as well for Canada. Okay. It's not in any position to take any trade anyway at the moment. So USD CHF, it's made it to the 75 3/4 mark. Well, see, it's not a trade that we're going to take, but this could now turn or push up and break the high, one or the other. UJ is the next one that I took. Came out of the rail, goes a triangle, got a trend bar change. I'm in it. So UJ up 100 pips at the moment. Again, I'm expecting a pullback. Yeah. USD and Singapore. Where am I up? Up 10%. That's good.
All right, 10%.
Yeah, I think it is.
USD Singapore. All right.
USD Singapore. Oh, no. I'm just overall. I'm just saying
All right.
overall
Yeah.
in all my trades, I think all of them to get at the moment. But as I said, there'll be pullbacks. So USD in Singapore, that's it's nowhere near for me to take a trade. You might have taken that or whatever. Anyway, gold. Yeah, look at that. What did it make it to? Oh, 2944. I'm looking at this for a turn and push back down potentially. Let's see. This has been pushing up really since the end of December. So the start of the year is just like climbing its way up. Silver, similar sort of a push up as well. It's on the coming towards the outside of the rail. Bitcoin's still sitting around that, 97, goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down. Wiki has anything at the moment. And your oil has
Yeah.
dropped off again.
Pushing down again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very nice. Yeah. Drill, baby, drill.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's make that 3/4. Oh, no, you never made it. Did you make it the
No,
three?
no, I did. It made the 3/4. So
Oh,
this is
you made the 3/4 and see
yeah, this
now. Oh, it depends on when this candle finishes. I'd move my. You probably got your thing to break even. This is where
break
what
even.
I'd
Yeah.
be doing is
Yeah.
you either pull it down to that wick, or I'd pull it down. Me personally, I'd pull it down to the top of that buy candle there. But that's just just the discussion. You do whatever you
Yeah.
will do whatever you like to do, Darren. I'm just demonstrating how I would sort of probably play it now. But I never got into that, so let's see. So Tom, any feedback, any input, any?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, you going all right? You
Yep.
Rencoing?
Yep.
Good, good. And is there some triggering or?
I've cashed out of some. A couple have triggered. I think I'm in six
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Two I think are definitely going to lose, but the rest of them are still going good.
yeah. Yeah, I'm in 6 double trades, so 6 pairs only, but 2 trades in each one.
Yeah, the one I'm in two trades on is the one that's going to lose.
Oh
I'm
no,
going to lose
no.
both those trades.
Oh no.
It's all right. Par for the course, man.
Yeah, I know. Which pairs are we talking?
They're the EU pairs. I can't. I'm not at my desk right now, so I can't think
Yeah,
of them
no,
off the top of my
no.
head.
That's all cool. That's all cool. Yeah. EU. Yeah, EU. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, there's a bit of excitement. Yesterday I just happened to look and went, yep, I'm going to take all those, and they fulfilled their criteria and off they went.
That's good.
Hmm. Let's see. It could all turn to, something could hit the fan. You never know. We are dealing with JPY, Darren.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, with the JPYs, I'm looking at getting in those as well. I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for the pullback because that's too big of a
Yeah.
push.
Yeah,
So I'm going to wait for the pullback and then probably get in.
yeah. That's what I think too. I'm pretty sure they'll do a pullback on it. Anyway. All right. Well, that's exciting. This Darren working this
Yeah. Yeah.
new sort of strategy. You got some your way, and we'll just see how it all works. I mean, I've just been watching you for a little while and taking a few, and now trying to fine tune it for this year.
Mm.
See how we go.
Yeah.
So there's a few pairs that are sort of coming out to roll, but like for example, can't remember what we had. We had who was it? Is it yeah, like your AUD. Like here, you see it. What happens is it comes out and you think, oh yeah. The rail's not far away. I'll put it on notice that, it'll come a bit further. Look, only made the 3/4. Now it's pushing back up.
Mm. Yeah.
And so it's not in any position for us to take any trade because we don't know how long this will last or
Yeah.
not. And it could make it out to the rail. Then, again, we've got a pink on it because then it'll make the move back up again.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it did there. But at the moment, it's nowhere near, price is nowhere near low enough for it to react off to push it back up. So
No.
anyway, there's yeah. Okay, no worries. Well, I think that's about us for today.
Yeah.
Thanks for input. We'll see how we go with some of them. Tell us how you go, Darren, whether you jump in on some of those a little bit after they do a pullback or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I mean, if they suck the candles suck back down a bit before this session ends, then I'll get in them.
Well, it's like 3.5 hours before the end of the session anyway, and they always sort of pull back, don't they? I mean, really, at the end of New York, you see this, particularly as Tom said, if you see a surge, you're going to get that pullback for people profiting out, particularly the scalpers.
I mean, they're pulling back now actually a little bit, so
It's good.
With a bit of luck, they'll continue to do that, and I'll jump in them.
That's okay. Good.
I see Trump's turned his attentions to the Ukraine war now, hasn't he?
No, I didn't. No. Something.
Well, they're going to have to. You can see what's going to happen there. The Ukraine are going to have to give up a load of territory, aren't they? They're going to be forced to do that.
Why would they?
Well, the US will just withdraw support if they don't do a deal. That's So Trump will be able to announce that he's brought the war to an end and he's completed his objective, but at what cost? Just give up.
Is that what the discussion was today? You're today, Darren.
Well, I've seen on my news feed. Reading between the lines, that's what I think's
okay.
He's been talking to Trump's been talking to Putin, and having a nice friendly chat with him, and
while people are dying.
Yeah, that's right.
That'd be horrible. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, it is something that we'll see. It might push the market around a bit. We'll see. Oh, well, Saturday is going to be over the weekend's going to be interesting whether the Israel Hamas thing sort of fires back up again.
Yeah.
I don't think Hamas will listen to anything. They won't. I'm pretty sure they won't. Anyway, we yet to see. But yeah, if they it's all just, what is it called? Saber rattling. They're all doing their own bit, crazy, and just again, people are the consequences of it, which is disgusting. But anyway, yeah. All right, then. Is there anything else, gentlemen?
No, I'm good.
Rightio, no worries.
No, I'm good.
All right, then. Okay, back on the buses and another hot day. Apparently, there's a cool change overnight coming tonight. So another 37 or 38-degree day today. Cooking here. Absolutely cooking. Anyway.
We can only dream of temperatures like that in the UK.
A dream. You don't want to be dreaming. It's funny. It's burning. Anyway.
Yeah.
Rightio. Until
Okay.
tomorrow. Take it easy. Oh, yeah, it's Friday for me tomorrow. So last day of the week. See how things pan out. All right, then.